Hello Batman fans, it's Tim here, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 6 of Beware the Batman, called Toxic. The main antagonist in this episode is Metamorpho, but how did Metamorpho come to be? Metamorpho is actually Rex Mason, who is a security guard who works for Simon Stagg, and Simon Stagg's daughter, Sapphire, has a love interest with Rex Mason. So Simon Stagg saw this and wanted to make sure that that wasn't going to come to be. So he set up a little plan to rob his own industries, so Rex Mason would fall into a trap and get caught into the Metamorpho chamber, which turned him into this Metamorpha type beast, who basically reminds me of Clayface a lot. I'll get into that later, and basically can control elements and is immune to many things and has super strength. So the whole Metamorpho project is basically to help soldiers in the army so they could be immune to anything. But back to the topic on hand, Metamorpho actually ran into Batman once and he got into a fight and everything, and it was a pretty good fight scene, but there was better later into the episode. But one thing Batman figured out is Metamorpho was Rex Mason. I don't know how he knew that, but I'm guessing looking into his eyes, Batman already knew that that is Rex Mason. So Batman goes back, he figures out why this is happening. He figures out that Simon Stagg actually set this up. So he sets it up, and there's actually another fight scene where he tells Sapphire that, and Metamorpho kind of just freaks out because his emotions are going wild, and then just goes away. So the last fight scene basically is Metamorpho. Nothing really like attacks him, so basically like you couldn't really immune him, not with electricity sticks that didn't really work. So there wasn't really anything that worked. What they had to do was put him back in the chamber. So he had to go to Simon Stagg, find out how to put Metamorpho away for once and for all. So Metamorpho gets back into the chamber, and they basically just finish the job by adding more of the gases, which I'm guessing just made it permanent instead of making it only a little bit longer, because he was supposed to be dying. So that ends away, and basically Metamorpho hits the top of the chamber and gets disappeared. Everyone thinking he's dead, but really he's not, as you can see at the end of the episode. But Sapphire is angry at Batman, saying, "You killed him, blah 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 blah," but when really Batman shows a clip saying he already sent to the GCPD, explaining that Simon Stagg is the one who set it all up. So that's basically the end of the episode. But two things I want to touch on is, one, Tatsu was not in the episode, which I liked. We needed a break from that storyline, and I love how they focused more on Bruce Wayne and Batman. So in the beginning of the episode, we get to see that Bruce Wayne has a love interest with Dr. Ravencroft, who he used to be a patient for, but now it's just Ravencroft and Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne eventually blows her off, and at the end of the episode they go on another date, where you get to see that Ravencroft is texting someone on their phone while he's going on a bathroom break / phone call, and she says, "Wayne is in." So something's going on with Ravencroft. I think Ravencroft is trying to get into Bruce Wayne, so that's going to be pretty interesting. We'll see more of that later. And guys, that's pretty much the end of my episode review. I give this episode a 8 out of 10. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What did you think of this episode? Personally, I loved it. The one thing I didn't like is how they're trying to, like, Metamorpho reminded me too much of Clayface with the whole construct thing, like he created a shield. And I don't mind them adding, like, older or less known rogues gallery to Batman, but I don't want them just copying off characters. I don't want them to put like a character like Clayface, a Two-Face character, a Penguin character, a Joker character. I want them each to have their unique thing, because eventually in a season 2, or maybe towards the end of the season, I do eventually want to see Clayface, the Joker, Killer Croc, Riddler. I want to see those characters. I mean, I just want to have them. I understand. I want to see them, you know. Why can't we see a matchup with Clayface and Metamorpho? I would love to see that. You know, old, lesser known rogues versus newer rogues. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much the only thing I want to focus on. I want to hear your comment section down below. Did you watch this episode? Are you going to watch this episode? What did you think about it and everything like that? Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and to stay updated on all things comics and gaming. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.